And you are listening to WOJB 88.9 FM, Woodland Community Radio, broadcasting from Lac Reserve, Wisconsin. Streaming on the web at WOJB.org or on the TuneIn app for your mobile devices. 44 degrees, 7 o'clock. Well, bonjour. Mark Lundeen here behind the mic, and Mr. Charles Jared Kaibi, right? Did I say it right?
Yep.
Kaibi. Okay.
Or Jizo for Shizo.
Or Jizo. Well, I was glad you came because I wasn't sure if I could do this show all by myself. Of course, last time I did it, I was the only one in the studio, and we had a phone call interview, and that was great. That was awesome to hear that story. And I guess you had somebody picked out for tonight, and we won't say her name because we want her to come back, but wasn't able to do it because of some other commitments. So here we are, you and me. What's going on, man? How you been?
Man, I'm doing pretty good, man. I wasn't gonna leave you hanging. I was like, I know, man, if that other person, man, wasn't gonna come, I was like, damn. I really do gotta make it there.
Can't leave Mark hanging.
No, I wanted to come out here, and it's been a little while since I've been on, and I wanted to get on last time too, and at least join Chalice, and but I was gonna give her a ride, man, but then other commitments for me too. But I'm glad, man, that she at least ain't got on by the phone because I was at least able to listen for a little bit, and then I had to cut out, man, for a little while. But I know I'm glad to be here.
What's been happening in your world the past week?
Well, and I had a birthday.
Oh, that's right. You're a year older now.
Yeah.
How old is that?
28.
28. You're just a young pup, man.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, man. Me and my
wait till you turn 40.
My buddy Melody Best, she she knows about me getting down every single year, like feeling down when my birthday comes around. So she wanted me to get out of there, and I thought it was a good idea too. So I just packed up, took off, and I was Pennywise the Clown for Halloween. Man, I did a whole bunch of dancing.
Oh,
I swear to
yeah.
God, it must have been 8 hours. Like
I
straight.
saw some of the Facebook videos and pictures, and I thought, man, that guy can move. Even inside a costume, you can still move.
I barely ever took off that mask either, so I'm just sweating. But people always ask me too, man. It's like, yo, how do you go into a bar and not drink when drinking, man, was your poison?
Yeah.
And I was like, man, well, hey, you just gotta change your purpose, man. You just gotta, like, when people say, man, you gotta change, and you gotta change. You gotta change like everything. And so yeah, I changed my purpose, man, for when I go into bars. and my purpose ain't to go in there and go get drunk anymore and get dumb and
No. Still
but
have a good time,
yeah.
but
I
yeah.
still, I mean, I still like the environment as far as when it comes to like I like playing pool.
Mhm.
I like shooting darts and I like dancing. And that night being under a mask and a whole outfit, it was a really good outfit too.
Yeah.
Everybody was trying to figure out who I was down in
Uh,
Medford, and but you know what? They're not gonna guess because I'm not from here.
yeah.
Um, so
Wow.
some people they did see me without the mask, without the whole outfit.
Right.
So this one girl, she kind of figured it out. She was she saw the group that I came there with,
Oh.
Melody and my
Mhm.
friend Carmen, and so she's like, "Where's that guy?" And that's that guy.
You
um,
look much taller in the costume than you did in real life, right? That was the threw him off.
yeah, yeah,
Oh man.
um, yeah. Even around here, I wore that costume, and I went to a Halloween little party at the tribal building here, and I won a bike and what else?
Oh.
I won 18 holes of golf.
Mhm.
Um,
Well, that's nice.
what else? And I was really trying to get that TV. I was like, man, I got a new house and all that stuff, and I
Yeah.
could use a TV. Yeah. What else? I won like $25, and well, I got a second place down in Medford
Yeah.
for my costume.
Oh, okay.
But I don't care, man. I finally won something. And so I won $25 there, and then there was like a little karaoke thing there, and then um yeah,
Hmm.
I can't say I won that. But I was singing, man, all right, I thought. Yeah, and I got like $300 and all together from when I went down there. It
Yeah.
just really made my day. And
Nice.
it's just I don't know, it feels good, man, to be able to go down there, have fun, man, and be sober.
Mhm.
And saying you ain't gotta have a drink and you ain't gotta do drugs and just to have a good time, man. Because I had a good time and it was it was actually a pretty happy birthday, and I haven't
Yeah.
had a lot of those and
Mm.
in the past few years. Last year, the the last year's birthday, man, was pretty awesome too. And I had a I had a friend from Madison and come up and really surprised me.
Mm.
Oh my god, man. Here everybody knew and then they're like, turn around. And then I was like, okay,
Yeah.
here
Yeah.
comes the cake. And I seen it in the kitchen, and here comes the cake. But when I turned around, and it was my friend that I used to see down in
Yeah.
Madison, and she was holding it. And like, man, you guys,
Mm.
really. So that was a good one, and this was a good one, and
Yeah. Yeah.
so one thing, and I really wanted to. The reason why I just wanted to get away. It's not, man, that I was running or anything like that, but I guess I get sick of the same stuff and the same old thing, man, as far as me. Cause and if anybody knows my story, and it's it's me getting into my car accident on my 18th birthday.
Yeah.
And so me always crying around, moping about my birthday. I mean, it's hurt, man. It's hurtful,
Yeah.
man, but
Hey.
um it ain't never gonna go away. I I mean it's I mean my birthday comes every year.
Yeah.
So I didn't just want to sit around and cry and do the same thing over. So that's the reason why I wanted to it was kind of like moving forward finally.
Mhm.
I've been I've been haunted, man, by memories, and for years and years, and it's just a bunch of sorrow, you know. So I just
Mm-hmm.
wanted to kind of like make a step forward, and I did feel good, and you know what? I don't think I shed a tear that day because I know because uh I know my girlfriend that passed away on my 18th birthday. I know damn well, man, that she wouldn't want me crying.
Right. Yeah.
She had a heart like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just tried to have fun for them and
Yeah.
just think of the better times, you know.
Yep. Yeah. I just want to let people know on the radio and on live, Facebook Live and YouTube Live, you can check us out. This is Anishinaabe Sober Voices, a forum of Anishinaabe people and the communities around here to tell their stories about drug and alcohol abuse, discussing drug and alcohol issues impacting Native people, and providing resources to improve the quality of life for the LCO tribal community. And in the studio with me is Charles Jared Kaibi, and I'm Mark Lundeen. And again, you can check us out live on Facebook Live. Just go to the WOJB Facebook page or Anishinaabe Sober Voices Facebook page or WOJB's YouTube channel. And you'll be able to see Jared and I talking here in the studio. And we'll even give you a chance to call in if you'd like and tell your story of maybe how things have changed for you in your sobriety and how you've learned to find places to enjoy life and have fun without drugs and alcohol. Our number is 715 And if somebody calls, I'm just going to interrupt you and say, hey, we got to, because we got nobody answering the phone for us. So we'll just let's see if somebody calls, or you can leave a comment online on the Facebook comment area or the YouTube comment area. We already had one person just give us a heart icon, and that's great. So send us your comments through that, and we'd be glad to share those. Or give us a call. The phone number is there on the screen as well. So, um, tell us a little bit about what's happening with your sober visions and the driving program. What's happening with that?
Well, for the sober driver project, funds and we're kind of low as far as doing and like sober activities. So I haven't really been out there doing anything, but like I said, man, I went down to Medford and I earned myself a little bit of money, and then
Mm-hmm.
my friend my friends Shanda and Nate Miller, they had like a little raffle too, and uh they donated the raffle money. Even the winner of the 50-50 raffle, man, donated
Oh, wow.
his winnings
Right.
to the sober driver
Donated it.
project. And I was like,
Okay.
cool, man, that makes up, man, like a little over $400. And so what I'm gonna do so what I'm doing right now is we're putting that into a bigger raffle right now for Veterans Day coming up. So I had to ask around and all that stuff and who's doing the Veterans Day powwow
Mm-hmm.
this year. And I asked and Jessica Hutchinson, man, from the LCO school, and she let me know that Kathy Begay
Mm-hmm.
was doing it, and I was like, yes. And I know
Mm-hmm.
Kathy.
Yeah.
Hit her up, and I asked her if I can do this, and she gave me the okay, and I was like, yeah, all right. So man, as soon as I got that okay, I went right out there and I got 55-inch TV for raffle and a year's worth of Netflix on a card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was there at Walmart when you were doing that. You were
Yeah,
trying to
yeah,
figure out how
right.
much is a year of Netflix. We couldn't figure it out. It's like, well, which plan do you want to be on?
Yeah, yeah, I
Uh,
got it. So so this Friday on Veterans Day, November 11th at the LCO school where we do the
Hmm.
the Veterans Day powwow, I'll be out there on behalf of the Sober Visions, doing a raffle for our Sober Driver project, and with the donations and the raffles, all that stuff, and it goes towards like gas money, repairs, sober activities.
Hmm.
Uh, so that yeah, that's how we do those things, and like when we do sober activities, it doesn't even have to be really big, but I'm telling you, my money was pretty low and all that stuff. And I like to take people to movies. I love the movies.
Yeah.
And, you know, and it really means a lot to some people just to get out and do something and feel a part of something. Um, I know I won't say no name, but there's this one girl. Um, there's this one girl, and that came around here, and she didn't really know anybody, and but she's heard of me. So I just wanted to take her out to the movies, and we
Hmm.
we brought and a few other people, and she was, and you can tell, man, that she doesn't do this all the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you can see it right in their face, and it's, man, when they're so appreciative, man, for stuff like that, man,
Yeah.
that makes me feel good. And over at the over at that fish hatchery creek, man, that's
Hmm.
over on 77. I used to just take people over there and just go through a walk, man, on those trails. And
Yeah.
even something, man, that simple,
Yeah.
and it really means a lot to people. So
Mm.
right now with the raffle money and all that stuff, and we're trying to get uh tires and all that stuff to
Sure.
get ready for the winter. Um,
And I'm showing the Facebook page now, the post of that Netflix thing there for people to see where they can go. They can go to your Facebook page
oh yeah,
and see it there. I don't know where you may have cross posted it, but um, it's out there. People just need to search for it. And,
yeah, we'll be at the El Show School for the Veterans Day powwow on
yep,
Friday that day, and then we'll pick a good time to probably more towards the end of the powwow to draw a winner. However, you don't need to be present
sure.
just to win, because I know sometimes some elders, they want to go home and go to bed early, take
Yeah,
their
yeah,
old man nap, old grandma nap. Just kidding, elders.
yeah. I was gonna
Don't
say
make me grab a switch.
you're getting there. You're getting
Or
there.
sometimes, and parents and have kids, and they gotta
Yeah,
put
yeah.
them to bed a little early.
Well, powwow, the one grand entry is at 1 o'clock. Then there's the 5 p.m. feast, and then at 7 o'clock is the other grand entry. And it's going to probably go to 10 o'clock, maybe not beyond
Hmm.
11. Who knows? It just depends on how long people want to keep dancing and singing. And um, but I know, WJB is going to be there live. We're going to be covering that. Robin Thomas, I think, is the MC for that, and he'll be
Cool.
out there doing live stuff. So again, that's this Saturday, 1 p.m. grand entry, 5 p.m. feast, 7 p.m. grand entry. This is at the Elskill School Gymnasium, and we hope to see a lot of people there. I won't be there for the 1 o'clock grand entry, but I'll be there for the 7 o'clock. But
Okay. Yeah.
yeah, so that'll be cool to see who gets that TV and Netflix.
Yeah. The last one that I did on New Year's Day, Dina Walkie, man, she won that one. That was, I believe, was a 67-inch, but I
Mm,
didn't have the year's Netflix on it, man. But 67, man, is a pretty good
that's a
one,
big
man.
screen.
And she was, yeah,
Yeah.
she was pretty happy for that one, and I was pretty happy for her, man, because then she's such a good person, and she does like a whole
Yeah.
bunch, and just to provide, man, for her kids and her grandkids and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that made me happy, man, just for her to even win that.
Yeah.
I mean, she helps donate towards,
Right.
yeah, things that I do and all that
So
stuff.
in the fundraiser, what's the money going to go towards?
in the fundraiser, the money is gonna go towards sober activities, and I'm gonna ask the
So
tribe
these aren't
for
just
some.
your sober activities. These are a group of people that you're going to get together,
Hmm.
and it provides
Yeah.
the cost of driving
Yep.
to wherever the activity is. You buy the tickets for them to get into whatever you're going to go
Yep.
to,
Yep.
and that's
Sometimes, and we go out and eat and all that stuff, and I got
yeah,
them.
wow,
Yeah. Like I said, man,
that's
it really
awesome.
means a lot, man, to take a group out and cover them and all that stuff, and lets them know, man, that they're cared for and all that stuff. And I do, man.
Yeah,
I do. I care for a lot of people out here, man, because and this is where I grew up. This is where my family's. This is where my kids live.
yeah,
Uh, yeah. I just want to give back, man, to the community. Pay it forward,
yeah,
everything.
yeah,
So, um, if anybody wanted to like buy some of these tickets, and I can take PayPal, Venmo, and Facebook Pay, Cash App, and it's $10 for one ticket and 25 for three tickets, which I think is which is okay deal, and that's a pretty big TV, man, with that
yeah,
Netflix.
yeah, yeah. You bet.
Yo, what's funny, man, is every time, man, that I do one of these, every time when I raffle off one of these
Yeah,
these big TVs,
yeah.
it's always bigger, man, than what I have at home.
Here, I'm going to give you my $10 right now.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
See, man, we
I'll
got
give
one
it to you.
right here.
See, of
Could be a
course,
winner.
I didn't win the lottery, so maybe I can win a TV. The wife's always been bugging me to get a TV in the bedroom, and it's like, nah, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I did. We did another thing and over at the Big Fish, and there was a 50-50 raffle, and there was like about $900 in there,
mm,
and so split that like 450, 450,
yeah.
or something like that. I forgot, man, how much it was, and but
Well, that helps overall too, not just for sober events, but just to put gas in your vehicles
oh yeah.
to be driving people home or to a safe place at night when they have had too much to drink,
Mm-hmm.
because that comes out of your pocket if it's not there. Right? Because
Yep.
I remember the early days when you were doing this. It was coming out of your pocket. Somebody stole some cash out of your wallet one time. I remember that, and
Yeah.
we had to do a fundraiser for that. I felt so bad about how someone would just steal
Yo,
money from you, and it's like, well, it happens, and it shouldn't happen to people who are trying to help the community. But
it's actually happened,
and I mean,
man.
you have a
Couple
job,
times, few
so
times.
you're earning money to live, for yourself and your kids and meals and rent, and then on top of that, to pay for the gas in the vans. And it's not just one van. How many vans you got now?
I
Two,
got
three, right?
well,
Two are
my
driving.
sponsor, yeah, I got two of them.
Okay.
I sold the other one to my sponsor, Steve Perry, but I wanted that to stay, but to stay in Sober
Yeah.
Visions.
Okay.
And since that Steve is sober Visions,
He's a driver, so yeah.
yeah, he goes and he does holds meetings other places and all that stuff. But I got I got the white one, and that one's name is Sarah.
You've
And
named your vehicles.
yeah, the blue one is Lindsay, the white one is Sarah. And the new one, the big blue one, man, that's J Balls. Yeah, that's for my cousin Jason Fleming.
Oh dear.
Yeah, and we want to. He always wanted to do. He always wanted to do good for the community too, man. He's
Yeah.
like, what, man, and say, let's, man, let's keep his memory alive, man. Let's do
Mm-hmm.
something good then.
Mm-hmm.
So that one,
Cool.
J Balls, man, is just sitting right now. I'm still it's been a little while, man, since I asked and for a little bit of help through the tribe to see if I can get that one little fixed up, a little bit
Okay.
more fit for the road and all that stuff. I know it needs rotors. I mean those some ball bearings and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to go.
Sure. But
Oh my god,
and
yo.
then you got insurance.
yeah,
on top of that. Oh my
insurance and
goodness. Yeah.
registration. Um, yo, but that big blue van that don't it only has one bench back seat,
Yeah.
so I need to get man like about I think two more.
Oh.
Otherwise, then I won't be able to seat no one in there. But
Well,
I
people
don't
can
think man
lay
that'll be
down.
too hard to find. And I see some pretty big vans and
Well,
all the
usually some
time.
of these multi-passenger vans, they take out the back bench seat so they have room for storage or luggage or something,
Yeah,
so they have an extra bench sitting somewhere. But I know the ones probably over the wheel wells can't be a full-size bench. It has to be kind of a half bench. But the front one, yeah, you'll figure it out.
yeah.
But
It had a whole bunch of well, it has a whole bunch of stickers on there, and
sure.
one and one sticker in particular, and I won't say it, and because it has stuff to do with politics.
Oh,
That's one thing, man. I don't like to talk about, man, is religion and politics, and
yeah,
because sometimes it can just, I don't know. Yeah, people
it's
with you, and
just,
you have people against you.
yeah.
So, but anyways, and they were like, I ain't driving that one. I was
Oh,
like, and you gonna drive this one, Carmen?
oh
I'll take the
dear.
white one. You take that one.
Yeah.
You know, and then I found out, man, I can just rip the sticker off, and so that one was easy to rip
Well,
off.
yeah. Little razor blade and huh. Very cool. Yeah, so again, that's you're doing that raffle on November 11th at the Veterans Powwow this Saturday. So if people are interested in getting a ticket into that, they can just contact
And
you
then
on your
Friday.
Facebook page. Oh, I'm sorry, Friday. Why do I keep saying Saturday? I always think, anyways, this Friday night. Yeah, good thing you reminded me because I'll be in Duluth that morning, so that's why I can't come back for the 1 o'clock grand entry. But anyways, anybody else out there listening? Hey, you got a great story. You got something that you'd love to share about maybe a victory in your life and how you were able to continue to stay sober. I know there's a lot of people on Facebook that I see are counting the days that they're sober because it's like one friend, he's been sober for almost 2 months now, I think over 2 months, and he's grateful for every day that it happens. And as the longer you're sober, the more you say, "This is amazing." And it's just how
Yeah,
your eyes are open to things that you didn't see when you were using and drunk. And it was just really cool to see life in a new way and be thankful. Now, that doesn't mean that people get depressed, people have a bad day, and you feel like, I just need to get that drink to get through this, and you don't do it. And man, that's a great feeling.
yeah, it definitely is, and you just got to give it a chance, and because you can't just expect them to get sober and then I don't know,
Yeah.
and give it a little while, and you'll start seeing and things. I read a post and today and it said, or it was on alcoholism. There's a alcoholism. I drink to forget about the problems that my drinking has caused.
Mm,
Repeat,
mm-hmm.
and that's alcoholism right there. Like, man, you know what, man? When I used to burn bridges, and because of my drinking, man, that's what I used to go and do, man. Go and drink some more, and all it did, man, is just put me in a deeper in a hole. And next thing you know, man, I'm doing messed up stuff, and that's getting me put in jail. And
Yeah.
I was like, man, I'm burning bridges, and I'm doing stuff, and it's putting me in jail, getting me locked away from my kids. Uh, now I'm in jail, and now I got to depend on somebody, man, to send me money, and just to, that wasn't the life, man, for me, and I don't know what the heck, and I used to think, man, that I used to tell people too, man, it was like, "Hey, jail's awesome, man. I ain't gotta pay rent. I ain't gotta pay taxes and nothing like that. They feed me. I got a
Yeah.
bed."
Right.
But yo, man, once well, if you want to find out, man, that's a better life, man. You did wrong.
Yeah.
And I can't even believe in that I used to think and like that. But
Yeah.
but with sobriety, you know what? with all the struggles and that I deal with out here in the world, and I would rather go through all of these struggles out here in the world than go through those struggles again back behind bars.
Mm,
And one thing, man, that helped keep me out of there was definitely my drinking, because my drinking, man, was either gonna put me back in jail or it was gonna kill me. And and what I used to always say is that my kids and are my reason for living. But it's like, how can I really say that, man, when I used to leave them for drinking and then I let myself and get taken away
yeah.
and all that stuff. And yeah, and I had to change all of that.
Yeah, it's definitely life changing. You got to change your friends that you hang out with because the old friends, your old party friends and stuff, if they're not helping you stay sober, then what kind of friends are they? And you got to change those groups of people too. I know a lot of people who get sober and they say, I don't have anybody to talk to or be friends with because the friends I have are the ones that are going to pull them back down and into that trap again. And I know with what you and Steve do with the different meetings and different groups, it's a great place for people to reconnect, or not reconnect, but connect with some new people who
Mhm.
are sober and who are there for support to those people. Tell me more about some of your meetings that you do on a weekly basis.
Well, it's been a little while since I've done the meetings.
Okay.
That was only because, and I just wanted to do something for myself. And I don't know, not every once in a while. I just want to do something for myself and wanted to give myself a breather.
Yeah.
But I'm still very much dedicated and to the meetings. But the thing about the meetings is that it's a place and where you can meet other people that have the same interest as you in wanting to get sober or staying sober.
Yeah. Yeah.
Meeting This is a place and where you can meet your sober team, your sober support team. And it's not just a meeting, it's like so when I say that we're a team, and and we're stronger in numbers. That's why when we say together we're strong. So it's like, you got a bunch of us together. If you need help, you can ask one of us, and if I can't help you, and we can ask the next person.
Mhm. Right.
So we're a team.
Yeah.
Uh, more heads are better than one.
Mhm.
uh,
Yep.
but yeah, and I'm probably I'm gonna do the meeting this week at least, and I miss everybody. Everybody's been missing me, and I heard that the numbers and were kind of going down now that I wasn't
Oh.
showing my face or saying anything or reminding everybody.
Right.
Yo, you know, I'll remind then a lot of people and say, hey, and there's a meeting at this time. Hey, there's a meeting at this time. I mean, and plus, and I haven't been really posting it on my Facebook. So I kind of feel like, man, I'm letting some people down. But but I'll say it right here, man. I was just taking time for myself, and I've been sick in 1 week, so I was
Mm.
recovering from that. It was my birthday, and
Yeah.
then there was funerals and stuff, and it's just, I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm feeling pretty good
But
about
there's
things,
other
and
strong people that are leading these groups, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So,
Oh yeah, Steve, and he's definitely dedicated
yeah.
and to the meetings.
Yep. Yeah, it's good to have Steve run. Steve goes to the jails and does some groups there, and he'd be with us tonight, but he said he was exposed to COVID from a meeting, so we'll give him a break this time, I guess. Um, yeah.
Yeah, what you were saying before, and that like if anybody wanted to call in and share their story, man, I would love to hear somebody's story, man, because man, that helps us, and
Mm-hmm.
that helps us too, man. That helps other people. And well, when I hear other people's story, and it makes me happy to see another person, man, letting some things in off their chest finally.
Yeah.
Because I know, man, that there was a time, man, that I had to do that. It wasn't all that easy, but man, you let it out and all that stuff, and then you find out. No, I mean, the people that are listening and all that stuff, and you find out, man, that you're not alone.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, if you want to share your story, give us a call 715-634-2100. 715-634-2100. Give us a call right here at the station. We'll put you on the air and you can tell your story and maybe what you're thankful for in your recovery process. And yeah, we'd be glad to hear from you. Um, One of the things that I've just really know again that whole thing um, with having that new group of people around you and that support system there, and especially when you're at home and the drama of Facebook or life is just beating you down. You start to get anxious. You have a lot of feelings going on, and that's stuff that's kind of hard to manage, especially when you're new and just getting past that urge to drink or to use. And who do you call? You can't call the friend that you used to call because they'll say, "Hey, let's just go up to the casino and we'll go drink," and then you'll forget about your problems, which you will. But you got to find a new way to deal with these things and to work through them and that process and whatever drama you're dealing with. It's good to be able to have someone's phone number to call them and say, "I need help. Can you come over? Can you pick me up from here?" Maybe somebody's thought, "Geez, I'm just going to go to the casino and I'll just visit with people and I won't drink." But then that temptation's there. It's right
Hmm.
there in your face. And what's stopping you, except somebody else that's sober, to not even go there? Just to be able to have that phone call. I know a couple of times that we've shared um, Mary Ellen's phone number and Steve's phone number publicly. If you ever need help and you want someone to call to say, "Where do I go from here? I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired." Give Mary Ellen Baker a call, 715-634-5806. Or Steve Perry is 231-357-6191. Or you can even give Charles a call, right? We can
Yep.
call you. I don't know your number. You have to tell it to me.
Yeah, they can call me at 715-558-3621. I I get a lot of phone calls though.
Yeah.
I always ask, and if someone, man, will just send a text first.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I get I don't know, man. That's man. I had to get two phones, and one for work, and then one for man. There's
Yeah.
just
Just other phone calls. Yeah.
yeah,
Um,
man, definitely.
or you can give us a call here at the studio and talk to us right now about what you're dealing with and what you're struggling with. 715-634-2100. Waiting for that phone call to come. I hope it's you. Just dial the number, talk to Jared, tell him about what you're dealing with. Talk to us about how you're how you had victory this week so far. Maybe you survived the weekend without a drink, and that's something to celebrate. Get it
Oh
out
yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah. I would definitely, man, like to know, man, how people do it themselves. Cause me and me, I keep myself busy and I stay busy. And if I'm hanging out with people, or and it's with people, man,
Yeah,
that have the same interest as me, man, in sobriety. I mean, like when I do my designated driving and all that stuff, man, it's just I'm out there trying to get people home safe and legal trouble free.
yeah,
But yeah, and my buddy Carmen, man, I'll be hanging out with her and quite a bit. me and her do quite a bit together, and I don't know, and she's growing and a lot right now, and she couldn't be with us tonight, or and she's out in Eau Claire. But
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
if she's listening, man, though, and what up, Carmen? Hope you're doing better.
um, and I'm just watching our chat windows here. We haven't had anybody give us any more chats as hello and say where they're watching from. If you're watching us on Facebook or YouTube, just send us a comment and let us know where you're watching from and maybe how long you've been sober, if you have been, or if you want to be sober. We're here to help you out. 715-634-2100 is the number to call us here in the studio. Mark Lundeen here with Charles Jared Kaibi with the Sober Drivers Project, and you're listening to Anishinaabe Sober Voices. And we had a guest, or yeah, we did have a guest today, and they had something else that came up out of the blue. So it's just Jared and I here, all lonely in the studio.
Yeah, no Mary Ellen, no
No,
Steve.
Mary Ellen said she was coming, or she wasn't sure. She had some personal paperwork to be taken care of, so we'll let her off, I guess, this time. But
No
yeah,
Tracy.
where's Tracy, man? I thought you had Tracy. You should have just picked Tracy up on your way here.
I came here and right from work.
Oh, did you?
Well, I
Yeah.
get off at 4:30, but so I didn't want to go out to town and then have to come back out here. So what I did, man,
Mm-hmm.
is I took a nap right in my office.
Oh.
I did, man. I had an energy drink and right next to me too, and for like right when I opened up my eyes, and
Oh yeah.
I wasn't too tired.
Chug that down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, I told you earlier too, if we're running out of things to talk about, we can just go back to some music. I will tell our listeners on WOJB at 8 o'clock, we will not be going to Drum Song. We are going to be going to Democracy Now! For their coverage of the election results. And that'll go till 11 o'clock. And then we'll have some powwow music then as well. Jared or Charles. I always say Jared, but you're Charles Jared.
You can call me
Or
Charles. You can call
you
me
can call me.
Jared.
Just don't call me late for dinner. I'm not
Just
that.
don't call me late for dinner.
Any final words from you before maybe we do go to some music here on WOJB?
I do, man. I just wanna say a little something, man, for the veterans and all that, and
Mm,
for Veterans Day that's coming up, man. Especially
mm-hmm.
my uncle, Larry Kaigaby, and then little guy too, and all that stuff. And thank you for their services, Stephanie Saint Germain, everybody else, and that served, and um, just want to say happy Veterans Day, man, and uh, hopefully, man, I'll see you guys at the powwow.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Again, that is Friday, not Saturday. Friday, November 11th. First grand entry starts at 1 p.m. And I know they have some vendors. I know the elders will be there with some baked treats that you can pick up. There will be a feast at 5 o'clock, and then another grand entry at 7 o'clock. And don't forget to bring an extra $10 for the TV raffle. And
25.
oh yeah, okay, 25. Bring 25, not 10.
Bring a
You,
100.
you,
I mean, man, it definitely
uh,
is, and a
yeah,
good prize.
yep,
Yeah, I'll
yep.
be out there selling tickets for the raffle too.
Very cool, very cool. Well, we're gonna go to some powwow music right now, and we're gonna say goodbye and good night, and hopefully, let me get that going. There it goes. And join us in 2 weeks when hopefully we'll have a guest that wants to be here, huh? And
Yeah, thanks for having me, man. I always like coming up here.
yeah, all right. Have a good night, folks.
All right, Kiko Wabamin.